So we're starting to learn about compound meter. And so here's an introduction, and we're going to go over this in class tomorrow on Friday. Now you remember that in simple meters, and that's like 2, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, could be 4, 8, any of those meters that we've already done could be rewritten as the number of beats on the top and the note that is the unit of the beat on the bottom. So 2 over a quarter note, 2 quarter notes in a measure is 2, 4. Now, these beats in simple meters get divided into 2 parts or multiples of 2 parts. So for instance, 2 over a quarter is just like 2 over 2/8 notes tied together. And in a complete measure of 2, 4, you might have 1 and 2 and, that's 4/8 notes, or 1, 2, 2 quarter notes. In compound meters, the beats are divided into 3 parts. And so we use a dotted note as the unit of beat. So we're going to use what happens when you have 2 dotted quarter notes in a measure. And how do we write that when we're not using this kind of contemporary notation, which, as I've told you, some 20th and 21st century composers have used, where they write the number of beats and they just draw the note that gets the beat below the number. 2 dotted quarter notes is the same as 2 beats of 3/8 notes tied together, because you remember that a quarter note and it is 2/8 notes, and another 1/8 note added to it makes 3/8 notes. So then we have 2 times 3/8 notes. That means we have 6/8 notes in a measure. So in 6/8, which is the equivalent of 2 dotted quarter notes in a measure, we have 2 dotted quarter notes, 1, 2, which would break down into 6/8 notes. So we could say ta, 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 if we were doing tas. We're going to use in this class a counting system for the 8th notes, and then we'll later on introduce what we're going to do with the 16th notes, where for the second 8th note we say la, and for the third 8th note we say li. So we would say 1 la li, 2 la li. So that's how compound meter, in particular 6/8, works. And it would be the same thing in 9/8, which would be 3 dotted quarter notes. Let me draw this for you. I know it's very exciting to sit here while I'm drawing something. Contain yourselves. All right. So let's say that we had 9/8. That would mean that there are 3 dotted quarter notes in a measure. Let me make the dot on that a little bit bigger so you can see it. Okay. It's equivalent to 9/8 notes. So if we did just the beats, we would have 3 dotted quarter notes. And we would say it like this: 1, 2, 3 for the 3 quarter notes. And the 3/8 notes, we would say 1 la li, 2 la li, 3 la li. So we'll go over this in class tomorrow. You'll see with your homework assignment that there's a little bit of work to do on this, but that is the general concept.